A slip lead is a must when working with a scared or aggressive dog, especially if you want to move them from place to place or take them for a walk. It just simply has a loop at one end that tightens when pulled, and it has another loop at the other end for the handle. And what's great about these is you can slip them over the head of a scared dog with one hand, whereas they might not tolerate two hands coming around them to put a collar on. Plus, a collar is simply not secure. You don't want to walk a dog with a collar. It should be simply for holding ID. If you're working with a scared or aggressive dog, you'll want to make the loop as big as possible and try to slip it over the dog's head, and you want your hand to be as far away as possible from the dog's mouth. And once you have the leash over the head, you pull up on the leash until it tightens around the neck. If the dog tries to back out or pull away, the leash will tighten. So now the good thing about a slip leash is also what makes it dangerous. You never want to leave a slip leash on a dog unaccompanied, because they might hook the leash on something, and the more they pull, the more they're going to choke. But also the great thing about it, if they try to back out of the leash, they can't, because the leash tightens up. Once you have a dog used to using a slip leash, and once they're comfortable with things going over their head, a martingale is a much safer alternative. The great thing about a martingale collar is that it still tightens like a slip leash, so it doesn't slip out. But see these metal rings here on each side, they stop it from tightening too much. So you have to properly fit a martingale so it tightens enough so they can't slip out of it, but it doesn't tighten so much that it'll choke the dog. And you want to use martingales and slip leashes, like I said, only when they're attended and only on walks. And you'll use a regular collar for holding ID. Now Matt has a regular collar on here, and he wears this one all the time when he's in the house, and we put on a martingale when we go out. But notice I have it on nice and loose so it's comfortable, so he can wear it all the time. It has all its ID on it. But if I were to walk Matt in this and he got scared, he could easily back out of this collar. So we always put a martingale on in addition to a regular collar.